So, you're switching to a digital calendar, not because you want to, but because you have to. Your assistant doesn't know where you are, you're double booking meetings, and you're just spending too much time coordinating your calendar by hand. I'm Tracy, your business technology coach, and in this video, I'm going to show you a path from transitioning from a paper calendar system, whether that's a Franklin planner, a bullet journal, or even your legal pad, to using Google Calendar. I'll walk you through how to access it, why you probably do want to use this, and 5 practical tips to help you make that transition smoothly, especially if you have to coordinate with other people. Okay, I don't want to take paper away from you completely. It can still have a place in your planning. It's personal. It's definitely easier to use than digital, and it doesn't require devices that need to be charged or connected to the internet. On the other hand, with your paper system, it's hard to sync and you can't sync it automatically with other calendars. You can't share it easily. You can't get alerts. And it's just hard for your team to coordinate with you when you're using one paper calendar. So you can still use paper as your personal base. In fact, lots of studies show using pen in hand to paper over digital can stimulate more creativity. But think of Google Calendar as your shared brain. It's the space that everyone can see. So why are we using Google Calendar? Well, one, it is free and it's widely available. A lot of people use it. If you already have a Gmail account, you already have access to it. It works across devices, so you can access it from your computer, your tablet, or your phone, and it's always synced between those devices. It's easy to share with your team, your clients, your family, and it's a really pared down application. So it's relatively easy to use. Not a lot of bells and whistles to be confusing or to get in the way. And it connects with a lot of other tools that you may already be using, like Zoom, Calendly, definitely your email. With Google Calendar being so widely available, it is a good choice when you're moving from paper to a digital system. Now let's talk about how to make this switch actually work for you, especially when there are other people involved, like current clients, potential clients, and people who work for you. You don't have to go completely digital all at once. But if you're coordinating with others, here's a few ways to start using Google Calendar without losing the comfort of your paper system. These tips will help you stay organized and, importantly, keep everybody in the loop. Once you're in your Gmail, go to your Google Apps button in the upper right corner. It looks like a bunch of little black dots. When you click that, you'll see a list of all your Google apps. You'll find Calendar somewhere on that list and give it a click. Or from your Android phone only, you can access Google Calendar from the Google Calendar button. Use notifications as much as you need to. It's like a gentle nudge letting you know, oh, don't forget that meeting. For any particular event in your calendar, your notifications are next to the symbol, the bell symbol, and you can add as many as you like. Add separate calendars into your calendar. You can create specific calendars that can be shared with just certain groups of people, so everyone doesn't see your whole calendar. I've got my business calendar here, but let's say I want to create a calendar just for meetings, just so my assistant can see them. I can create a new calendar. Then I go to that calendar, look at that calendar in the settings, and I specify who gets to see that calendar. And I would specify by email address. And I can specify if they can make changes to the calendar or just look at the calendar events. Now, when I add events to that calendar, I specify which calendar this event will show up under. People with access can look at my yellow calendar, but no one can see my blue calendar, just me. It's easy to let other people know about events that you create. Once you create the event, you simply send them an email. Add guest, type in their email address. And an invite will be sent to that person. So, transitioning to Google Calendar. You don't have to love it at first, but you do need it. If your business, team, or even the tools you use depend on knowing your schedule, this is the move. You're not starting over. You're just making your calendar more useful to everyone around you. So, start small, think smart, and don't let sticky notes be the reason why you miss your next opportunity. Check out some of my other videos on transitioning from paper systems to digital, and click with confidence.